All right, we're back with another Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft. Okay. Ugh, I am not in love with this pack at all. Oh, what are we supposed to take from this pack? Sucks. Like, I'm gonna take a screenshot just to be like, what's the pack one pick one? Because what? Is it literally like Voracious Varmint? Like, I feel like it could be Bandit too. It's probably Bandit. But immediately fighting over green for no reason when there's like some blue cards that are kind of good. Like, I like this town ain't big enough more than other things in this pack. We don't want to play Rakdos, and Make Your Luck is good, but I don't want to take a gold card. I feel like taking Hard Bristle Bandit this early is so bad, and I think that maybe this town ain't big enough is good, but this is a pretty bad, awful pack. We're taking a blue card, not happy about it. Wondering if there's a chance we can go into crimes. Love a Vault Plunderer. Love a Throw from the Saddle. I don't think I like Vault Plunderer more than Throw from the Saddle. But also, it's quite good. Like, do we want to fight over green is kind of the question. But Throw from the Saddle is very strong. I think those are the only two picks. Like, I'm not interested in Coyote. Spring Splashers need to come later. These are all like gold cards or no. Vault Plunderer goes better with this town ain't big enough, I think. Though we could play like Simic, but this goes in the crimes deck, which blue might go into. We're taking Throw from the Saddle. I think that's... Oh, Clear Shot. Okay, well, that was really lucky, I think. Because getting a Throw from the Saddle and a Clear Shot, these are both very good cards. We like a Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Fleeting Reflection, haven't really liked. Visage Bandit also always just comes up short. It's just like, it doesn't really do it. Raven of Fell Omens is good, and it's great for the crimes deck. If we had taken the Vault Plunderer, we might take this card, but I think Clear Shot's the clear take right here. Ooh, we got Beaver, we got Take Up the Shield, and we have Entertainer. There's also Tyrant Scorn, which would have gone into our crimes deck if we so had chosen that. I do like Entertainer because playing off curve is fine, but being able to put counters on everything is just awesome. I think taking the 2-drop over the Giant Beaver. I'll take the 2-drop in green, I think. Of course. A greenless pack with a medium blue card. Contractor is not really the card that we want. Do we really just take a Sterling Hound? What do we take in this pack? Like Rope Master? I don't like any of these cards. I'm taking the Hound. Oof. All right, Doc Orlock. There's also a really late trained Erynx. That is crazy. Doc Orlock, extremely uninteresting. Phantom Interference is something. Savage Smash is also quite good, but I don't know if I want to go into green. Let's take the Erynx. I don't know why that's sitting there. Ooh, pick 7. We have a Lasso, an Omenport Vigilante, Lush Oasis, the Wrangler of the Damned. We're not really excited about that card. And Ariet's Lullaby. Probably take the removal spell, even though destroying tapped creatures, this card is not amazing. You know what? Lasso is really good. Also commits a million crimes. Lasso's kind of a pet card of mine as well. You want Vigilante, just a 2-drop? I'm good with that too. I like them both. It has the word Double Strike on it. I do think making sure we take creatures early is probably smart as well, because we've had problems with decks where we don't do that. Slickshot Lockpicker. It's another great card for that crimes deck we're not playing. We could also just take a Free Strider Commando. Oh, we could take Slickshot. Free Strider Commando is just not a card I'm super excited about playing. Slickshot has some upside. The Lockpicker. Let's just take the Lockpicker and see if that's something that's going to happen. Okay, so now we have a big decision. Do we take Make Your Own Luck and play like a green-blue deck? Because this card is very strong. And Steer Clear is a cheap removal spell for the white deck. I think I'm going to take Make Your Own Luck. We have some strong other blue cards, and there's a possibility that that's what's going to happen to us. Oasis Gardener here. Armored Armadillo is like so unexciting. I've never really liked that card. All right, we have Ariet's Lullaby, a Strix, Harrier Strix, and a Jailbreak Scheme. I don't really like these blue cards very much. Like, Harrier Strix does come in and, like, commit a crime. I don't think that cutting green or white cards matters all that much. I think the play boosters are so weird that trying to cut and send signals is a lot harder than it used to be, I think. I guess we could take Slick Sequence. I don't really care. All right, so we're still kind of waffling between white-green and green-blue. I think we want to be green for sure because Throw from the Saddle and Clear Shot are so strong. Oops. Yeah, whatever. Our blue cards are just very strong. White cards I like, but not like these crazy blue ones. Whoa, wow. Wow, okay. Flesh Right. Whenever you cast a spell during your turn other than your first spell, create a 2/2. And then whenever a zombie you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each zombie that entered the battlefield. Or Dust Animus, which is also good. Which one of these is better? They're both very good. Dust Animus dies to removal easier than... I'm kind of excited about this green-blue deck. These blue cards are really strong. Makes me upset by some of these, like... This white thing that we thought was happening might not be happening. I think I'd take Geralf over Dust Animus. This card's so strong. It's also a 2/3. I don't know. Ooh, Outcast Greenblade. Well, now we have the ability to do some more stuff. There's also a Miriam, though. Miriam's pretty good. Search your library for a basic. I think Outcaster Greenblade, though. And let's get some deserts going. Ooh. Oh, my God. Now it's looking like our green cards are not very good. Look at this. Shepherd of the Clouds. Nowhere. Journey to Nowhere? This town ain't big enough? Ugh. I think we gotta take... Journey to Nowhere is way too good. There's a Fierce Retribution as well. And a Marauding Sphinx. Are we not a green deck? I'm not really getting the green cards that I want, necessarily. Besides, I mean, we had some early good green cards, but the rest of these... Outcaster Greenblade is great, but... kind of want to take a good creature over... Fierce Retribution? Well, Fierce Retribution is pretty good. It's also cheaper. This is pretty difficult. I'm having kind of a hard time here. Cruel Ultimatum. Molten Duplication. There's a Mirage Mesa. I think I'm interested in the land, even though this one's not very good. Bridal Bighorn, like, could be fine, but I think I need fixing. If we can play all the colors. Leave all of our blue cards kind of more expensive, like finisher cards. This town is big enough, Geralf, Lockpicker. Maybe we wouldn't even play Lockpicker, but we could recast some of these things. Let's take the Mesa. Another This Town Ain't Big Enough. There's an Intrepid Stable Master. 2/2, 2/2 Reach does stuff with mounts. There's also another This Town Ain't Big Enough. Patient Naturalist. Let's take the 2/2. Doesn't fix our mana, though, which is awkward. Another Ariet's Lullaby. Sees the Secret, Spring Splasher. Bunch of cards we don't really care about. Let's take the Lullaby, but I'm not obsessed. Not obsessed with it. God, I love these blue cards. But if we're more of an aggressive white-green deck... I mean, we pass a lot of good white-green cards, which is pretty awkward. Oh, but another Trained Erranks? Okay, I'm kind of mad we passed that Miriam. That's brutal. And the Dust Animus. It's so hard. That's the thing. The play boosters also make it so hard to pick, like, when you get 2 awesome rares, you're like, what am I supposed to take? Like, it felt like we were getting fed blue last pack. Well, let's take the lonely... Yeah, let's take the desert. That makes it so it's possible to try to splash. Even if we're just splashing Make Your Own Luck. Take up the shield. Yes. All right, pack 3's really got to come in. Really got to help us out. Bant has not necessarily been our favorite color combination, but I think we can do some work for sure. Look at all these cheap cards. Like cheap creatures and holy cow! Play that over a loan shark? Yeah, definitely. And then we'll take the Sterling Supplier. That's a good white top end. Haven't played a bunch of... I mean, like, when I say good, I mean, like, it's definitely acceptable. And as, like, the 4th threat, ends up sometimes getting the job done. Blast, but, like, I don't know if we're playing this card. Not super interested in, like, a ton of blue stuff. Like, we might just say, like, hey, this town ain't big enough. Not good enough. Okay. Do we just want another Holy Cow here? Spire Bluff Canal. Sheriff of Safe Passage is so blah. Enters with the +1/+1 counter on it, plus an additional +1/+1 counter for each other creature you control. You need a bunch of creatures for that to do literally anything. We could also take a Patient Naturalist, but we're not doing any graveyard stuff, so milling ourselves seems pretty brutal. I like this a lot better in the black decks. Like, that's probably the pick, but also, do we even care? I mean, holy cow. Kind of just like a flyer. Naturalist does help us get our colors, I guess, but... Ooh, Mystical Tether. There's also a Bruce Tarl in this pack. But nothing else exciting. I think we just take the white removal, and we have a ton of white removal now. Means that these Ariet's Lullabies can probably kick rocks. Because we have Fierce Retribution and Journey to Nowhere, as well as the Mystical Tether. This town ain't big enough also might kick rocks. I think I like Sterling Hound more than Oasis Gardener. Also, in this kind of situation. We're a lot more white than we are green. Ooh, Primal Might. Oh, there's another Geralf? Do we take Primal Might or do we take another Geralf? I kind of want to take another Geralf. Primal Might is a removal spell, though, but... Double spelling? Double spelling with this? I don't know. I want to have 2. No, I don't. 2 probably isn't actually that helpful. And this also helps us double spell with the actual Geralf we have. That's right, that's right. Drover Grizzly over all this trash? I know, but we're not always going to have Vigilante. If we have Geralf number 2, we definitely have more opportunities. Let's cut these if we can. Commandeer, Voracious Varmint. Over a lone... Oh, no, I just spilled hot tea everywhere. Oh, no! Not during the draft. All right, I'm covered in tea now. Great. Oh, thank you. My wife just heard me exclaim and brought me some towels. We'll take the Varmint, I guess. We're not going to take a Stop Cold because we have way better removal. Bounding Felidar. We have another... What do we have? Phantom Interference. I think Bounding Felidar is the card we need, though. We need some finishers. But it's really expensive. Ugh. Oh, I'm all wet and I smell like tea. Luckily, we missed our keyboard like almost completely, so that's nice. But our playmat is just completely tea-filled. Ah! All right. Steer Clear. Another this town ain't big enough for a stagecoach. Take a stagecoach over a bristlepack sentry. Another bristlepack sentry or a naturalist. Naturalist does help us get our colors, maybe. And Doc, Outlaw Medic. I don't like any of these cards. Reach for the sky. Sure. Seize the secrets. Oh, my tea. Razzle Dazzler. Alright, so maybe we're just splashing for Geralf and Make Your Own Luck. Geralf just makes a lot of creatures, which is nice if we can double spell. And we're kind of wanting to double spell anyway. Most of our deck lets us do that, which is pretty cool. I got on my socks. Guys, I'm like so upset that I did that. My tea. Sure. We don't really want this card at all. I don't think we've ever wanted that card. It was kind of bad. Alright, that's the end of that. Okay, we had to change because we spilled tea all over ourselves, but this is our deck. We are playing white, green, and a little sprinkle of blue. So what we're trying to do, basically, is we want to be able to get on the board very early and be quite aggressive. Or at least build our board up bigger than our opponents can with all these cards. Then we want to either take to the skies, put counters on things that are in the skies, and attack our opponent up there while removing everything that they have because we have tons of great removal. Get a nice big board and hopefully overwhelm our opponents by putting bunches of counters on them. That's kind of the plan. One secret thing. We're playing Geralf, the Flesh White. So what we're trying to do is play multiple spells in a turn so we can get more and more zombies, which helps our plan to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then Make Your Own Luck whenever we're falling behind or on cards or anything. We can play this, play some stuff for free, hopefully. Like the biggest thing would be Bounding Felidar gets plotted. The next turn we get to cast it and play some stuff, get some more zombies, make our zombies bigger, and then attack for a million things. That would all be fantastic. This deck looks pretty nice. We have a really low curve, so let's beat somebody up. Let's go. All right, we do have our main colors, and we have 2 drops, so I think we keep this. Bounding Felidar is kind of expensive. Ooh, we drew our other color too, which is great. But let's play a forest. All right, we're just gonna play an entertainer. Opponent has a Desert Stew in their hand, probably. And they decided not to kill this. Deep Muck Desperado. Sure. Let's play Omenport Vigilante and put a counter on it. Now it can be a 3/3. Oh, the dream. Make a huge, huge double striker. Desperate Bloodseeker. Mill 3 cards. Mill extra cards. 3 and 2. Alright, that's some things we kind of wanted, unfortunately. I could just keep building our board. I kind of am interested in doing that, honestly. Pass the turn. Let's make lots of stuff. And then hopefully we can, like, do a whole thing with what we were, like, get rid of a big blocker, make this have just, like, double strike, give this first strike, attack with a bunch of things. We could do that next turn with our Mystical Tether. Ooh. They didn't do anything. But I do want to get this down so we can start playing more things. Yeah, I'll just play the Stable Master. I don't know what they have, so I'm not like super stoked on just attacking. So currently they're sitting back. I think we're also just gonna sit back and just be like, hey, this is our plan. Ooh, Rooftop Assassin. I knew they had something. Well, we can holy cow the Rooftop Assassin, which is pretty funny. We also have a 3/3 reach creature, so actually we're chilling. Ooh, plotted something. Slickshot Lockpicker, perfect. Another holy cow. What if I Mystical Tether, Deepmuck Desperado, do a bunch of stuff? That sounds good. Tap that down. Or steal it. Saddle this with the Entertainer. We get to do big attacks. Scry 1. They probably have take the fall. Okay. But we get a clear shot. We do want to land, though. This does mean that they're... Ooh, I thought they were going to double block the other creature. Let's kill the flyer. I thought they were going to kill the Omenport Vigilante. That's surprising to me. They do know we're choked on lands, though, but now we have a clear shot, so we get to put a... oh, we don't put counters on something. We just give it +1/+1. Oh, but it's instant speed. Right. I don't really want that again. That kind of sucks. Okay. I kind of like this. Attack for 10. Go to 12. Bounce another creature. Ah, our Vigilante. It's gone. They attack for 2. Finally, we get a land. I can holy cow and... I wonder if we want to do that. I could also Omenport Vigilante and Journey to Nowhere. I probably want a holy cow, though. Eat their Desperate Bloodseeker. They know we have something because we didn't cast our 2-drop, right? Well, let's try. Holy cow. Gain 2 scry. Land on top is great. Alright. Now we're going to give it a counter. Hoping to eat this guy. Eat him up. What do they got? Fake your own death. Sure. Okay. So it does come back. They gain a bunch of life. Mill 2 more cards. Alright, we don't get the land we wanted, but we got a different land, which is almost better. I could Journey to Nowhere this Rope Master. What does this do again? Artifact or creature. This is an enchantment, so we don't care. What if I just do this? Exile the Rope Master. Omenport Vigilante. Give it a counter. And they're going to kill our Vigilante. Okay. Then they're probably just going to recast it, and then we have nothing on the battlefield. Well, this Desperate Bloodseekers really beating us up. Oh, they didn't do that. Interesting. Attack for 3. Get them to 18. Well, we'll Holy Cow again. See if they have anything. Gain some life. Scry. Feel like they do have something because they're just looking at their hand. Yep. Yeah. That'll do it. We still get to gain life and scry. That's the land. And we get to play Bounding Felidar. But then they get to just recast a removal spell. So that feels pretty bad. But I guess we forced them to play it. Kind of sucks. Let's get the 2 damage in. Yep. Now we're really hoping for something. Like, we need something. Like, I don't know if it was worth it to just hold back on this guy. Getting a Geralf would be awesome. Or Geralf, or however you say that. Whoa! Oh my gosh! That was... That's exactly what we wanted. That's so cool. Alright, we cast this. Do they have a counterspell? And they're killing this guy. Okay, that kind of sucks. I want to put counters on stuff. But I am going to just do this. So I get my zombie. Great. Now we're just top decking. Well, if we're... Oh, that's pretty good. If we're asking for stuff, we want something else besides that. I was going to say we want make your own luck. Crime. No attacks. We have a 2-3 and a 2-2. Alright, make your own luck. This is what we need. And land. Alright. Now we're just kind of doing top deck wars, which is always fun to watch. They also kept their land in their hand. Ooh, Sterling Supplier. Just gonna pass the turn. I want to have 2 things to make more zombies, basically. Also, if they do happen to have a counterspell, we would like to be able to follow up with another card. Just... Ooh. Could they make something really big? This is a weird attack. No blocks? I don't like that attack at all. I don't know if they're bluffing us, but I don't think we can afford to do anything else. Would have liked to draw an actual card there. We attack them for 4, they go to 11, they take us to 3, we go to 5. We attack them for 4, they go to 7. That feels pretty bad. Just gonna pass the turn again. If they attack, we might have to block. But block with like the zombie or something. Be like, you got nothing. I guess Lazov can turn into a random creature anytime, so let's just block here. I really need a spell. Like a 3-mana spell or less. That's what it is. Knew they had one. They got to turn it into whatever they want, which sucks. Do we just die now? 1 turns into... Oh, we're down to 2? And they drew a bunch of cards. Alright, this is it, folks. We need something. Loan Shark, draw a card. Alright, we really need something. They have so many lands and there's... And another land. Maybe we should have just cast this when we could have. Because now we just die. Do we just like screw that up just because? Just because? Oh, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Dang it. Kind of flooded out there at the end. Maybe we should have just held on to our Bounding Felidar until after they had used their Slick Shot Lockpicker, but... Okay. This is a little too many lands, but a Sterling Hound is going to be really helpful. Plus a Trained Airings. Sure. Another land. Sterling Hound does let us just dump any number of lands into the yard, so that's great. Oh, jeez. Well, we're going to have to kill that thing. Attacking creature. Maybe we... I do want to make sure I actually just get rid of stuff. Maybe it is just this. Because that'll be a 4-drop. Or 4 power. Attack for 3. They're at 17. Bighorn. I guess they get to double the counters. That is bad. But we also get to throw from the saddle. And Fierce Retribution. Kill that. Attack for 7. Go to 10. Hold up Fierce Retribution. If they have Snakeskin Veil, I think we just die. But if we don't kill this thing, we also die, so. Frontier Seeker. I can saddle it. If they have Take Up the Shield, we're also just dead. Attack for 1,000,000. Kill it. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! They didn't have it. Phew! That was lucky. Alright, 2-2. 2-2. Oh, I only get to put counters on 1 creature? Oh, this card is a lot. I thought it was 2. Oh, that's terrible. I should have put the counters here and then given this first strike, and then I can attack for 8. But I guess we can still attack for 8. Trade with the Sterling Hound. They go to 5. Lasso by the Law of the Sterling Supplier. Sure. Make a mercenary. And you own your own Trained Airings, okay? Hake? Alright. Attack for 2, we're at 12. Journey to Nowhere, the Trained Airings, because it's got the most power. Attack for 3. They chump here. And I play a Plains and pass the turn. Another Frontier Seeker. Drover Grizzly. Alright, I don't think we really get to attack anymore. Unfortunately. Oh, Take Up the Shield actually is huge. Block like that. I could just kill it. And then take up the shield when they try to kill. Alright, yeah, let's just do that. Gaining the life does seem good, but if they have a removal spell, I guess maybe the removal spells will be white though, so it doesn't matter. Gaining the 6 life would have been really helpful. But they could try to throw from the saddle. It's a gamble, I think. Stagecoach. They attack for a lot. We're at 4. Okay, we do need something. Okay. Do I give it first strike? I guess I don't need to. But they double block and I have to do stuff anyway? No, let's just not attack. We're at 4. Gotta get through this thing. We have to leverage this, take up the shield as best as possible. That's gonna be a huge problem, actually. We gotta kill this stagecoach. Sure. Attack with all of them. That's probably what I would do. This way I'm basically like forced to block. Go to 7. And a land is on top. But I can block them. If I attack for 6, they have to block. But now we are just top decking once again, and we keep drawing those things. Well, gotta force him to chump as much as possible. Let's go, let's go. Okay. No removal spell, come on. Nothing. Just all lands. Yes, let's go. Okay, okay. Whew, that was really lucky. That was really lucky they had nothing. Okay. Probably start with blue, because we don't need double green necessarily. And then we just go varmint. Cool. Blue. Gonna play a forest. Sure. Stable Master. Oh, I didn't really sit on this long enough, actually. This has vigilance, though. But Omen Port Vigilante with our other stuff is quite nice. Plot that. Sure. Ooh, I can also just Holy Cow. But a Railway Brawler is a problem. A big problem. I think we will just play the Vigilante pass the turn. We play Brawler for free plus something huge. Okay, just a 8/8 Beaver. That's cool. But we have to kill the Brawler. That's the problem. And a 4/4 Varmint. This does not look good for us. So we can make the Omen Port Vigilante a 5/5 for the turn. And it's just dead. Guess we should have just used the Varmint then. Why was I thinking that I would survive and I'd be able to attack? Maybe because most of these spells don't fight anymore? That was a huge punt. Huge punt on our part. Take 12? Oh no, I don't win if we don't... Ugh. I don't know, play this. Kill that. Like, throw from the saddle works this way, but Primal Might doesn't. You still fight. Damn it. So I trade here, basically take 10. Pray for a removal spell. I think that's kind of what we have to do. Yeah. Go to 6. Pray for a removal spell. Because then we can play Holy Cow at removal spell. Journey to Nowhere. Land. Alright, I'm going to need this scry real bad. Holy cow. Wanted to force them to try to... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did not think that Aven Interrupter was going to be the card that gets us. Oh, jeez. Okay. I was trying to play around like any sorcery speed removal, but in fact... Well, I guess we were kind of screwed no matter what, so... yeah. We finally have Make Your Own Luck, but we have Bounding Felidar in our hand, which is so embarrassing. But Geralf also, after Making Your Own Luck, is pretty good, so we're okay with that. Alright. Surveil... Forest, Voracious Varmint. We'll probably Mirage Mesa for a forest, or for green. Just so we have double green and then double white, and then we also have blue already. Or we just Outcast or Greenblade, get a card. Probably just want to do that this turn. Outcast or Greenblade, get a... Yeah, just get a forest, I guess. Won't be very large. Alright, opponent hasn't played any cards, so I'm pretty excited. Turn 3, play like a 2-2? Or just kill my Voracious Varmint? Sure. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know, let's just go to combat. Attack like that. Play this tapped as a white source now? No, we have more white sources in our deck than green. I should have played it first to deal an extra damage. What am I doing? I forgot. Mardu Rakish Crew. Sure, make a 1/1. Alright, we're feeling pretty good right now. We could blow up their Rakish Crew whenever we want to, whenever it's an actual problem. I don't need another land. Yeah, we're gonna get one anyway. Attack with everybody. Sure. Go to 9. Sure, that triggers. That doesn't matter. And then we get to plot this one. Draw the other 2. Look at that. We're gonna play a 5-drop for free. Maybe put a counter on our Holy Cow? Maybe put a counter on our Vigilant Creature? No, we probably want to sacrifice this, so there's not really a reason to... Oh, yikes. Yeah, opponent's playing, like, bad cards. So this is great for us. They decided to get a forest? How many colors are you playing? Thunder Lasso. Well, I guess we can blow up any of that stuff. We got a Journey to Nowhere. Forest. Also just don't need to do anything else, but let's put a counter on our Varmint. And let's just play our Bounding Felidar. Attack with everybody. You're tapped out. Attack them for a bunch, yeah. You have to block something, right? Go to 5. Go to 6. Good game. If they wipe the board, that would be really annoying. Brawler, sure. Yeah. We're just gonna get rid of that. Just get rid of that Brawler. Alright, we did get to beat a deck with a Railway Brawler. That's nice. They just couldn't cast it. So, okay. Yeah. Keep this. We do have 2-drop into 3-drop, but we might just hold on to give it a counter with the Entertainer. Another silver deputy deck. Sure. Entertainer. Opponent wanted land, so that's fine. Ooh, Summoner's really good. Oh, I'd like to make that a blue source, but instead we're just going to take that out of the game and attack for 2. We also awkwardly want to play Holy Cow and tap this, so... Ooh, that's going to deal 2 damage to our creature. Alright, that definitely happens. Ooh. Trained Erinx. But I'll play this for a blue source. And then we'll Holy Cow. I thought this card was going to be very good, and it turns out to be pretty meh. But it is like a 3/3 reach creature, which is a problem. Alright, Holy Cow. Surveil that to the bottom. Or scry it, whatever. Scry it to the bottom. It is funny that we have 2 different, like, top deck manipulation mechanics, but... Alright, that's pretty annoying. Do you want another land, opponent? No. Sure. 3/3... And a prickly pear. Okay, lots of creatures. Not what we wanted to see. I need a 3-drop. Land is not what we're that excited about. We have an Erinx. But we are pretty interested in not blocking. So we have more creatures for the Bounding Felidar. I think we should probably block, though. And a Vault Plunderer, draw card. Sure. Hopefully they don't have any removal spells. Sterling Hound. I will play Bounding Felidar. We got a 4/7. They're gonna shoot the sheriff? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. This is looking pretty bad. We take a lot of damage. Ooh. Ooh. And we can't draw anything but lands now. Need a clear shot, but it won't do anything. We're going to take 6, block here, 7, 8, 9, 10, so we're dead. So all these are bad. All those are bad draws. Oh, we're for sure dead. Now they just attack for everything. Wow. Man, this is just... Like, did we do anything wrong? Did we do anything wrong? Another, like, 2/3 deck. I don't know. Like, sure, we didn't win the die roll too often, but, like, is our deck bad? Like, yeah, I know Outcast or Greenblade doesn't have enough deserts, and, like, Bounding Felidar always died. Honestly, I have no idea. Like, we didn't have problems with our mana. Like, our colors weren't off. Like, we have a ton of removal. We have, like, strong creatures that are aggressive. I guess, like, maybe the Holy Cows being 2/2s was kind of annoying, but, like, I don't know what happened. I felt like we shouldn't have died to these decks, and we did. So, all right, I guess it's time to do something else.